Covered in feces, fur, urine, and mold, this small metal prison had been home to this rabbit for the last 7 years of its life. Stripped of proper care, this rabbit has had to endure the harsh reality of owner neglect. Each day was a cycle of hunger and extreme loneliness. Longing for a sign that its life mattered, it asked itself, "What did I do wrong? Why don't my owners love me?" Interest in its well-being dwindled to nothing, and because of that, this rabbit suffered silently. It sat in its urine-stained cage covered with feces. Its stomach ached from hunger where it resorted to chewing the plastic off its own litter box. It sat motionless as boredom became its everyday life. It waited and waited and waited for a rescue that seemed more impossible with each passing day. Until today.
I was taking my parents to an open house because they're moving. We walked in, it was in a townhouse. We walked in, and as soon as we got in the kitchen, the realtor started like talking, and then my mom immediately bends down and she's like, "Oh, look how cute." And I'm like, so I go over there and the realtor's like, "Oh yeah, they have a little bunny." And I was like, "Oh, amazing." And then I saw like the status of the cage and my heart literally sunk into my stomach. It was
Bad.
like an immediate
really
realization of, I need to get this rabbit out of here. Soiled litter. Its litter box is nibbled on. Clearly it's either in distress or hungry. Its water bottle is on the side, but it's like over a, what even is it?
So it's the cage with the ledge.
The ledge that's
that
tilted and
is
broken.
considered like
Second
more
level.
fun for, second level
second story.
so they can jump on top of it. The water bottle is so low to the ground that like the rabbit would have to literally like really bend down to get water.
So I'm like, okay, this isn't my house, but like I almost wanted to open the fridge and look for veggies or something just because it
anything.
seemed like I just needed to fix something.
There wasn't even a single toy. Like nothing for it to...
No, it's just its litter box it was eating. We left the open house and I started to cry and my mom was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "The rabbit. Like, did you see the rabbit?" She goes, "I know, it's awful." I was like, "No, this won't do." And then I got out of the car, I walked back in, I pulled the realtor aside and I was like, "Do you know these owners?" And he was like, "Yeah, I do." I was like, "Please give them my number. This is like horrific." I said, like, I work with rabbits and animals. This is so horrific. He goes, "Oh, is it really?" I said, "Yeah, it is."
Really bad. It's
It
really
is.
bad.
It's got poop everywhere. I
not
said,
to,
"I
like-
know you could care less." I said, "I know you're like selling a house and I'm
Yeah.
worried about a rabbit, but you have to just please give them my phone number because I want to help out." And he goes, "Oh my God, I'm an animal lover. I will." I knew that wasn't
No,
going to happen.
no.
I got in the car after that and I immediately started searching for the owner's address. And long story short, I'll just skip to it. I paid like $10 for white pages or whatever.
To find this
After
information.
3-ish hours, after texting multiple numbers, I got a number. And he texted me back. He said, "Oh, hi, I'm the current owner. Yes, I'm happy to answer any questions," thinking that I was interested in the house.
In the house.
I said, "Happened to notice your rabbit." And so then, yeah, we had a whole communication, and luckily he said he'd think about it. It's his daughter's. The daughter would think about it, get back to me. I also just
saying.
think it really goes to show, because like when he said like the daughter will sleep on it, it really goes to show that they don't understand the urgency. Like there's nothing to sleep on. It's literally an emergency.
But they don't see it as
But
that.
that just goes to show how much people need to like learn more
About them. Yeah, so I'm under the impression that it's her pet.
Yeah,
It's not the parent's pet, but I can't imagine that a 14-year-old is taking care of
Yeah.
financially this rabbit. So thank God for Ava and her investigation work, because if it wasn't for her diligence in like trying to get this person's number...
I was looking at videos from the tour to see if I could like pause the frame and see if like there was a name on the wall from a photo. I was like, I'm gonna drive back and knock on the door. It's an hour.
Mind you, it's an hour. We drove here an hour to get here, but she was committed to doing this. And so would I have been. Like, I would have done anything possible to try and help this rabbit. It is kind of crazy how the universe works out like this, because Ava joined me on my first rabbit rescue, and the fact that she literally drove an hour to view like a random house with her parents, and there just so happened to be
in the middle of the dining room
a rabbit there, is mind-blowing. Like the fact that that even happened and was led to you is just crazy to think about. He's blind.
He's blind?
He's got a cataract. He's got...
You sure?
Yeah, he's got the blue haze. I mean, he is old, but there's some kind of eye issue. I can go home and get ointment. I just really want to show you guys what he's been living in for what? It's been the last 7 years. 7 years. I did not think it was going to be 7 years. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an overview because we do have a long drive home, and just show you just how bad this living situation is for this poor rabbit. This is definitely the worst like situation I've ever dealt with a rabbit coming from a family and being so incredibly unaware of just how bad, like the kind of care they were giving this animal. It's disgusting. And like getting choked up even thinking about it. It's awful. Poor baby. This is literally disgusting. Just want to show you guys, look how long his nails are. Oh my God, really bad. So we suspect that he is potentially blind just because he does have like blue haze in his pupils, and also when I like kind of shove my hand in his face really fast, there's no reaction. He'll be taken to the vet obviously to figure out what exactly is wrong with him and what's going on in his just general health condition. But the nails have been trimmed, thankfully, because they were literally so long. It was disgusting. I can't believe. This is the worst. This is like, it almost makes me feel worse than the first rescue that we did. Because it's like at least they had room to run around.
No,
and
this
like,
is why I was panicking, is because of this cage.
There's just absolutely no
And you could
no
just tell it
excuse
was
for
in
this.
distress.
All right, guys, so we just sexed him, and turns out that he's not a him, it's a girl.
They were confident too.
They were so confident. Sorry about my dogs in the background. They're outside right now, but yeah, this is a girl. I cannot believe that 7 years of having this rabbit, they had no idea of the sex.
They're gonna be in for a rude awakening.
Oh, baby. It's gonna be so okay. Oh, this is nice, just seeing her like move a little bit. Oh, honey.
Hi. Go play.
What are you doing, baby? Missy, you want to move around? Huh? It's definitely gonna take some time for her to adjust. Baby girl. What? This is all yours. This is your home now. Oh my God, the neck poking out. Oh, what's that? I know, you can explore. She's probably so used to not having any room at all. Oh, are those pellets?
Can you see? Can you see, honey?
And she seems more alert, okay? She's so precious.
Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, hi. Hi, Missy.
Really beautiful.
Look, you got soft surfaces on your feet. I know, you do. Literally want her to munch on hay. Like, that'll be incredible to see. See the poops. But she ate a lot of the crazy hay ball, which is good.
And I just put the burrito
Hi,
in
miss.
there just like 10 minutes ago. She's liking it.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Alright, well that's good. I mean,
I think we need to try veggies. I just didn't have any just yet. But
because that has a lot of water in it and
Yeah.
stuff.
So I can make some.
Hi, baby.
Whiskey.
Oh, God. Oh, she's really evil. It's okay.
I know.
Poor baby.
I know. Like I've never had a rabbit
No.
like that.
Alright, Missy. Oh,
Oh shit! I'm scared.
baby, it's okay.
And then she'll start
Scratching.
Yeah. And then when you try to pick her up, she squeals. Relax, relax. Okay. No. Yep. I know. I'm very sorry to be upsetting you. This is when I try to pick her up and she gets mad. Yes. Yes, good girl.
Unfortunately, Ava's dog was just getting a little bit too excited with the rabbit and seeing it, and we did not want to stress her out anymore. So she's coming back to my place. She's gonna live in the pig room. She's actually going to have Molly, my last rescue rabbit, as a neighbor. Maybe that'll actually do her well with having a friend, having some kind of communication with someone else, seeing another rabbit act not as aggressive, as you guys could see from those other videos. She's very territorial, but honestly that's to be expected given where she had been living for the last 7 years. Like, what do you expect? Like, this is pretty common. She has changed overnight. I cannot believe how like social she is now. She runs up to the cage when I walk into here and asks for pets. It's literally like the cutest thing ever, but also so rewarding to see. She was pretty aggressive the first like 2 days that we got her, but just seeing how amazing she has opened up to me in the time that she's been here with me at my house has been so great to witness. Truthfully, I just think it was a lot for her to handle with just, you know, moving around, being a new environment for the first time in her whole entire life of 7 years. It was a lot to just honestly handle. So now she is just doing what a normal rabbit should do, which is wanting pets. Yeah, she's doing awesome. Her eyes are still a little, not like gunky, but they're just a little crusty, if you guys can see right in the corner. She actually has a vet visit scheduled in the next week, so I will be getting that checked out. She also feels very skinny. Like, I can feel her shoulder blades right here, they're poking out. So it's just unfortunate the fact that she wasn't able to, you know, keep on a lot of weight, gain weight, but obviously with the proper nutrition, with pellets, I'm actually giving her extra pellets, hay, treats, all that kind of stuff, veggies, she should be packing on weight and not being as small as she is. I kind of have a feeling that she might be a dwarf Holland Lop because of her size. She just looks very, very small naturally, and I feel like she'll always stay this size, but I really do need her just to put on some more weight because, again, I can feel her bones, but I think for the most part she probably will stay this tiny. But yeah, she is very, very sweet, as you guys can tell, which I'm really happy to see and to also witness. Hi, Missy. She's so cute, you guys. She will most definitely stay here with me for quite some time because I still need to get her back on track health-wise. I still need to take her to the vet. She has to get spayed. She has to get vaccinated. We have to go through the entire process for this sweet girl right here, but I do not mind whatsoever because it's a pleasure having her here. I came in here in the morning and the veggies that I provided with her last night were still not touched, so I just think she's honestly not used to veggies, but I feel like in time, she'll understand how delicious they are and probably start eating them. So we'll give her a little bit more time to adjust, and I feel like she'll start acting like a normal rabbit. But let's say goodnight to everyone. Good night, everyone.